All right, so here's where I get confused, like super confused. Today, I decided to pull out a bunch of mouthpieces and just mess around, see what was going to happen. And I've forgotten that I have a Bach 1X flugelhorn, so I'm playing my lovely brass Spire 933 2B. I also have to figure out what this is for because there's three of them. Watch this. So this horn comes with these three end pieces, and they're small, medium, and large. I guess it's a weight thing. So I have the heaviest one on there. I don't know. I wasn't ever able to really tell a difference. And it's not a fitment. I thought that's what it was. It was like a ferrule size difference. So if I put a different one in, I have a Yamaha large Morse taper, a Bach small Morse taper, and then perhaps the Quinault French taper. I don't know, depending on what mouthpiece you have. But seems like pretty much everything will fit into this thing. And this must be just a mass, like, you know, weight. It adds, I don't know, weight to it. I'll have to reach out and ask somebody about that or see if it's on their website. But in any event, I wanted to call out that, you know, I talk about the Lotus 3 and the Schilke 13 size that I play and the Yamaha 12s that I really like. This is a huge mouthpiece. I think this is like 17 or more millimeters. It's a big one. So going from, you can feel the difference is my point. Like this definitely feels bigger on my mouth. The strange thing though, is that I can play high notes really well on this. And I'm not struggling at all with the fact that it's bigger. And in fact, I just was like blowing through scales and doing all kinds of cool dexterity kind of stuff. And it felt really easy and natural. And, you know, who out there knows, you know, and I guess I'll look this up myself, but, you know, as the diameter of the mouthpiece gets bigger, what does that do? Is there some reason behind that? Or is it strictly based on the type of lips and embouchure and size of your mouth and things like that that matter what size you use? You know, I've got a whole barrage of sizes, and it appears that the majority of the sizes I like are in the 5 range of Bach, like 5 to 3 size. Seems like what everything ends up like 16.5 or something like that across the board. So that's much, much smaller than a 1X. Like I said, I think this is like 17, so another ½ millimeter, which sounds like nothing, but really it's quite a bit, right? So I don't know. I'm hoping I can get some thoughts from y'all on this, but I have no idea. All I know is that I can put this way bigger mouthpiece on my lips. And I guess the reason I'm really looking at this is because I reached out to AR Resonance horns. I'm going to say the word horn a lot. They have a flugelhorn mouthpiece that's a 2-piece modular mouthpiece, meaning the top part screws on and off, similar to the wood mouthpiece that I have from Lotus, the Turbo Wood, but it's made out of buffalo horn. I mean, a guy like me who collects all this weird stuff for trumpet, how can I not buy one of those? And it's really not that much. I think it's like $200. Look, I understand that $200 might be insane for some people, but to me, that's not a lot, right? In any event, I think that it's something that I want to get. So I was describing, you know, what I play to the person that was helping me online, which was pretty nice. And they rightfully said, hey, you know, you're describing 3 mouthpieces that are pretty far apart. Which one do you want to do? And I'm like, wow, that's a pretty good question because I don't know. I'm only going to buy one of these. I'm not going to buy a whole bunch of different sizes. I want to buy one. So I'm not really sure which one I should buy at this point. But I really like the Bach 1X. So maybe I'll go with that size. I don't know. Let me play a couple notes. Let me know what you think this thing sounds like. kind of iffy there at the end, but let me know what you think.